Yo, what's up? This is Dre41. You already know who I am. Why do I even announce myself anymore? It kind of doesn't make any sense. To be completely honest, it really makes no sense for me to even, like, say who this is. You already know this is, like, Dre41 and whatever. So, what was the purpose? So, alright, so the title of this is WWE2k18 Fantasy Warfare, Something New Coming. Alright, so this is a video that's going to be live streamed tomorrow. And it's going to be about a new league called Pro Wrestling Revolution. And me and my homie are starting it up. And we'll have some more information about it tomorrow. But I want to give you guys some initial information about it. So the initial information that's about this is me and my homies was bored. Oh, Maximum, can you commentate? Well, here's the thing. You quite possibly can. If you have Xbox, and Xbox Live, of course, you can possibly join the party and commentate with us on a live stream. Who the last dude is? Oni Lorcan. Oni Lorcan is the last dude. So, alright, here's the question. You said, can you commentate? Okay, cool. Boom. Here's the thing. Yes. We want to first get the show up and running. We want to get our roster set. We want to have the arenas set because it's going to be a universe mode thing. That's what I do know for sure. It's going to be in universe mode. I'm going to be booking the matches. I'm the pencil. I'm going to be the pencil. Let me see. Yeah, it's going to be me, the booker. My homie's going to be the commentator. I got to make the arenas. I got to make the championship. All of this stuff is going to be shown, or a good portion of this stuff is going to be shown tomorrow. The start date for this, we'll set that up tomorrow. We'll inform you guys of what the start date is tomorrow. Now, this is going to be the initial run of shows. I don't plan for it to go that long because WWE2k18 is coming out. We'll have a little hiatus break so I can create the arena again, and then we'll start it back up on 2k19. Here's what I'm going to say right now, off the bat. If you are going to use a created wrestler this is for 2k19. If you are going to use a wrestler and 2k18, if you're going to use one, it has to look good. It cannot be some in-game logo man. Put forth some effort if you're submitting a call for this league. Alright? I'm going to be streaming this on YouTube and also on Mixer simultaneously. Both. I'm gonna see if I can also do it on Twitch. If I could do all three at once, that would be great. Oh my goodness, that would be perfect if I can do that. If I could do all if I could do all three, that would be wonderful. I would love that. Look like we got a little bit of lag. Stream complete. What? Okay, don't know what that was. That was a little bit odd. If I lost you guys real quick, I don't know what just happened. I don't know, the stream kind of stopped for a second. That was a little odd. I don't know what was going on with that one. But yeah, I like to submit, but I have a PS4. I wonder if I send you the minute details, could you do it? Sure. I mean, if you have a great idea and it's a wrestler that I can really get creative with, then shoot. What the hell? Okay. People was telling me about a Discord. I gotta look that up. Like, I've been out the loop Like, I just stream, I keep it very basic. So I personally do not know. Like, I've seen the Discord thing, but I just don't know, like, what it entails. I need to look that up because I'm very interested in, like, using new stuff and really getting stuff going and things of that nature. Like, so I definitely want to do that. Definitely want to start that up. You got your boy Aleister Black coming in. Still the NXT champion. That Lars Sullivan match, man, that had me worried, man. That Lars Sullivan match where he did that little spin kick and he, like, boy was that bad. Boy was that was terrible. I don't know. Like, they put the rockin' on Lars and him. I don't know whose fault it was. I can't really tell because I guess Aleister thought he was going to be in a certain spot. You want the opposing wrestler to walk into the move as opposed to you rushing in because you don't know if they're going to be ready. But Lars, man, it was just bad positioning. That was a botch. That was a bad botch. But it's just like, once again, it's like they build up these guys, and I know it's to feed the champion and make the champion look stronger. I get that. But it's also like, yeah, you're right, NXT is better than WWE. I don't know, because they just have more time to really invest in the characters. Like, even Oni Lorcan, I don't know for what reason, I always create Oni Lorcan. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. Oh, and then you can see I'm using the old school Elimination Chamber. I'm not using the new one. No new ones over here, buddy. We're using the old school. We're using the old school, baby. Yeah. I don't know. I like the old school Elimination Chamber because it has a grating on the outside instead of padding. I don't know. It is what it is. I appreciate it. I wasn't worried because I didn't think they take it off Black so soon. Yeah, sad for Lars' injury. I mean, Lars, to me, I don't know. His character just doesn't look, I don't know. There's something missing. I remember when one of the commentators said he didn't get all of it. Yeah, he didn't get none of it. I love it when they try to, like, cover for the wrestler. Like, they didn't get all of it. It's like, dog, he missed. That was an air ball. Like, he didn't get none of it. None of it went through. So, come on. Yeah, but you gotta respect it. I mean, that's their job. Their job is to commentate and make the wrestler look good. They could have said that Lars collapsed. You know, they could have did an audible. Lars collapsed, and Aleister had to pick him up and do it. That would have made sense. At least that would have made sense. Bro, that tag match at Chicago between UE and Lorcan and Birch, yeah, that was a good match. That was a good match. WWE is slowly getting more PG and safe. One day it will be air fighting. That's possible. They could be air fighting. That'd be funny. It'll turn into just suplex and body slams and that's it. Nah, that's impossible. If they do, they'll probably go out of business. There's no way they'll be able to sell a wrestling match if they're doing nothing in it. No way. The indies will take over. The indies will definitely take over. Like, I know that for sure. I don't know though. Like, NXT to me is just good because it's little short portions. It's stars. It's I don't know. I just enjoy it. I really enjoy NXT, even though I don't watch it as much as I used to. Like, I usually watch it like 2 shows at a time. So I'll miss 2 weeks, watch 2 weeks worth of show because that's how they record it anyway. They record it and chop it up. Of course, you know, like, it's produced. Like, it's heavily produced because it's not live. And it's just everyone doing the worm. That is terrible. But yeah, like, I know with NXT it's produced. So, you know, I watch it like it's a 2-hour show because it's probably like a 2 or 3 hour show that they chop up and make 3 weeks out of one show, which is cool. I mean, it is what it is. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing wrong with that. As long as it's entertaining, I'm good with it. A takeover event can ruin the main pay-per-view events. Yes, they do. They do, yo. Like, and that's the one thing I don't get is like how, okay, if Triple H is running NXT, right, and that's his baby, and he damn near has 100% control of what goes on in NXT, right? Why don't he say to Vince, listen, this is what I'm doing. Like, you're gonna have to top this, so the fans will be pissed. I get it, there's a story, but listen, let's try to make these matches important, because on NXT they are important. Bullet Club, Finn Balor, Carl Anderson, and Luke Gallows versus The Shield. They didn't build up Anderson and Gallows enough to really make them seem like they're a credible threat to The Shield, because it's just Finn Balor if they're thinking about it. But think of it like this, right? You have 3 former WWE champions, because Seth was champ, Ambrose was champ, Roman's was champ, going up against the Club, against 1 champion and 2 lower mid-card guys. Come on now, like that's honestly what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see Anderson and Gallows really like become like a great team, yo. But I don't know. I just feel like WWE is just not invested in them. Like, they were invested in them at first because they were part of the Bullet Club and they were leaving. Their contract was ending in New Japan, but still, like, I don't know. Like, I just don't think. I think they got them for the initial thing, but it was like, first it was the Club. It didn't really say the Club anymore. It's just Carl and Anderson. They would never use Bullet Club anyway. I think the Club would have been good. They could have thought of something with the Club, but they just didn't pull the trigger on it, and that just doesn't make any sense to me. But it is what it is. 3 multi-time world champs at that. Right, exactly. What they need to do is get Balor over to SmackDown and make them a full-on stable. Yes, but yeah, they do, because they're not doing nothing with Balor on Raw. They're doing nothing. But then here's the problem: you got Styles and Balor. Who's going to be champion? What, the de facto leader is the world champ? So AJ Styles will be the de facto leader. Balor will be second in command. Yeah, I mean that'd be cool. I think that would make the most sense. Having the Bullet Club, yeah, they would be called the Club though, and that would be good. Make some merch, sell some merch. Call it a day. Like, why not? That's actually a good idea. I definitely like that. Balor is basically a mid-card right now, so might as well. Styles Club for life. Nah, let's call it the Club. Like, the Balor Club thing was kind of dumb. I never, like, for Finn Balor himself, that's cool, but it should just be called the Club. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Clutch, what up, yo? 2K should bring back the feature when you can import your own music. It's not even 2K that would need to do that. Microsoft stopped that. Like, Microsoft stopped it to where you can't do it. And that's the worst part about it. Yeah, I wish we could, man. Because I got so much wrestling music. So much wrestling music that I have over the years that I could use, man. It would be so tough if I could use that. Can you re-upload all the Bullet Club and the Kingdom? Oh, yeah, man. Oh, my goodness, the Kingdom. I did upload the Kingdom. Come on, see? I got to get on point now. I uploaded the Kingdom now. Come on. Microsoft and PS both, because you can't save music on your systems anymore. That is true, Dominic. Like, they stopped it, and that's so dumb. It's like, you will never know if somebody owns that music outright, and I get it. So instead of like guessing if they own it, if they didn't, if they stole it, so what? They still got it. You can't stop people from ripping music. You can't. You never can stop it, because somebody's gonna buy it, somebody's gonna upload it, and you can download it. You can go on YouTube. You can listen to the music video, and you can record it on your phone if you wanted to. Boom, it's yours. There's no way you can stop somebody from getting the music. No way. Finn Balor is basically the face of WWE, trying to be for everyone, so why isn't he a champ? Because Brock Lesnar is. When Brock Lesnar goes back to UFC for good, he'll get his shot, I'm pretty sure. Boy Savage says, you can use the USB for music on PS4, Surely to God, Sony and Ukes could do something. I mean, if you're recording like on YouTube, you're recording videos, you can edit the music in. I mean, that's always an option I can do. My boy Maxim says, I'm just thinking of what a good team Balor and Zack Ryder would be. Yeah, right, get out of here. I forgot there was a Universal Championship. Wonder why. Yeah, Brock Lesnar was just on this past UFC pay-per-view about to challenge Daniel Cormier for the UFC Heavyweight Championship. I mean, it's good promotion for WWE because it's a WWE guy on another guy's show. But at the end of the day, it's like, yo, Brock Lesnar, drop the belt. Like you want to say, like people want to sit there and say that Brock Lesnar is like Andre the Giant, right? Like he's a special attraction. Andre the Giant never needed the WWE title. Why does Brock Lesnar need it? Drop the belt. Brock needs to drop the belt. Come in, beat somebody's ass, and keep it pushing. Let him do his thing, let him cook, but don't give him the WWE Universal Championship. Let that build somebody else. You literally put a belt on somebody who's never there. Never. I miss back when THQ made the games. New day and time, man. You can still buy the games. Just use Spotify for WWE theme songs. True. But yeah, it's just like, yo, you put a belt on somebody and you make him the top guy, but then you put him on a part-time contract. It's like you really don't need to put the belt on him. We all know based on history itself who Brock Lesnar is. Brock Lesnar is the beast. Brock Lesnar is this, that, and the third. We get that. My whole thing is it's like, just treat him like Andre. Have him come in here and there, tag team matches, this, that, and the third, whatever. And let somebody else have the Universal. The Universal belt could be going around to Owens. It could be going around to Balor. It could be going around to so many different people, but it's like everybody's fighting for what? What are they fighting for? The Intercontinental title. Like, there's no main event matches for the title, and that's what I don't get. I mean, it's the Universal title. It's a secondary championship on a main show. So you got a secondary championship on a main show that's not promoted, and the champion's never on there. Raw is the B show. I'm putting it out there. Raw, Monday Night Raw is the B show. I sent you a tweet of what WWE is basically doing. Okay, I'll check that out. Part of me doesn't think it's 2K's fault. I just think it's bad timing. When 2K took over the games, went to shit, but at the same time, around this time, Ukes was aiming for realism. Yeah, I mean, as time goes on, yes, you want a more simulation style wrestling game. And for years we had arcade style. And that's cool. Like, there's nothing wrong with an arcade style wrestling game at all. There's nothing wrong with it. And honestly, I like arcade, but yeah, let's go for realism as well. Why not? You know what I'm saying? One guy at Raw had a sign said, "I've been here more than Brock Lesnar." That is hilarious. I've been here more than Brock Lesnar. Wow. Well, yo, us wrestling fans, we ain't shit. It is what it is. We're terrible. We love the product, but we're terrible. Like, we got we got really smart mouths when it comes to it, but I can't wait for Brock Lesnar to lose that title. I cannot wait for him to lose that belt because it's opportunities for somebody else to get over. Honestly, that's basically what it boils down to. And I'll just say this, like, if it's a situation where it's like Vince McMahon has this weird thing where he wants to see Brock Lesnar as a certain way or a champ, cool. But Brock Lesnar is going to leave WWE and go back to UFC. Because he had that option to fight, what, once, twice, 3 times a year, make mad money. Daniel Cormier will lose to Brock Lesnar. Like, he will lose to Brock Lesnar. I don't know, but I don't know. Maybe Daniel Cormier could beat Brock. Maybe. Like, that would be something. That would definitely be something. When will Brock fight again? Shoot, who knows? SummerSlam? Maybe SummerSlam? SummerSlam, I guess. Because I don't mean it's just so weird to me that there's a champion on Raw who is not there. It's so weird, like just not seeing the Universal Champion on television. Why is Aleister Black doing the same move over and over? What is going on? He did like 4 cutters like in a row. But yeah, I would just love to see. Hunt should have won that fight, but Brock was juiced. Yeah, I mean when it's a one-off, I think Brock Lesnar was looking at it like, oh, this is a one-off. It don't matter because I'm not like really contracted for UFC, so I can have this match. I can get hit with a juice fine, but it's still USADA got me. It is what it is, but I still got that fight off, and I still got that W, and it still counts. Or they took it away, I think. I don't remember, but I know Mark Hunt feeling crazy right now because he like, yo, this dude beat me and he cheated, and he left, came back, and got another title match. I don't think Mark Hunt is even fighting in the UFC anymore, to be honest. I don't even think so. We need more heel turns like with Balor and Roman. Balor needs to turn heel, but he needs a group behind him. Roman will never. Super Roman is like Cena will never turn heel again. Oh yeah, Mark is super salty. He's super salty. But I would say this. As far as heel turns go, I'm gonna say that we're not gonna see one with Roman. We're not gonna see one. It is what it is. I mean, the Universal Heavyweight Championship has never shined since it debuted. Balor was unlucky, and Owens had a mediocre run with it. Yeah, it was mediocre because here's the thing. Balor won it. Balor was over, super over, and then he got injured. He won the belt, was injured, and I think Vince was like, "Oh, he's a small guy. He gets injured, so we can't really run with that." And he hasn't been injured since, which is crazy. Then Owens got it, really, and then Goldberg was there. And you already knew once Goldberg was like, he has one more title run in him, the writing was on the wall. And then Lesnar in and out, then him and Lesnar going back and forth. It was just like writing was on the wall. That's why I'm saying when Lesnar's gone, things will be better. I wish they put Owen Hart and other young legends in the game. What about this for an idea? Having the new generation DLC in 2K18. If they don't, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make like Owen Hart back when he was like the King of Hearts. Make a Rowdy Piper. I'm gonna make a Vader. Like I'm gonna make like some old school guys from like early mid 90s WWE, WWF, whatever. I made a new Wyatt family with Balor, Eric Young, Lars Sullivan, and Bray Wyatt. Balor I don't see. Lars I can see in there, and Bray I can see in there. Roman doesn't need a heel turn. He needs better booking. He needs a fleshed out character. I don't think he's really had a fleshed out character as of yet. Better booking. He doesn't win all his matches. I'll say that. Because when he was going up against AJ Styles, he was losing. Like AJ Styles was getting over. I think we need a Roman Reigns who's lost his way. We need a Roman Reigns who's less talking, more action. Because if you think about it before, like when Roman Reigns was just coming out and beating people up, people loved it. People loved it. They booed him when he got on the mic. We liked Roman when he was the juggernaut of the Shield. We enjoyed the juggernaut character. And the problem is they wanted him to talk. No, don't let him talk. He's the juggernaut. Brock Lesnar doesn't talk, and he's the juggernaut. So come on, like I don't get it. Like that, make Roman Reigns a juggernaut and call it a day. He doesn't need nobody to talk for him. He doesn't need the manager. Talk less, do more. Seth booking has been phenomenal. Yeah. Seth Rollins is the guy. There's no really top guy on Raw because there's no champion on Raw. So, but Seth Rollins' booking has been good. King of Strong Style versus King Slayer. Not bad, actually. That would be pretty good. But we got to get Shinsuke on Raw, because Seth is never going on SmackDown. You're never going to see Seth Rollins on SmackDown. You're not. It's just not going to happen. They wanted him to be Cena and pushed him like he was Cena 2.0. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And that's the problem. It's like, it worked for Cena because Cena had Dr. Thugonomics. Cena was freestyle. He built up his fan base over years. They basically strapped a rocket to Roman. You got to remember when, wow, did he just tap out Adam Cole? You got to remember, like when John Cena was Dr. of Thugonomics, he was still losing matches, but his character was over. He was a top guy. Didn't have the WWE Championship. They put him up against Brock, and he lost against Brock. But he was still a big character. Roman Reigns, they basically threw the belt on him before he became a character. It was basically, he's champ. Okay. Like, nah, that was whack. Did you see the G1 special? Yes. Yo. I don't know, man. Like, that was wild. That was wild to me. I don't know. Oh yeah, he was on SmackDown for 2 weeks, but that was 2 weeks. That ain't nothing. Yeah, the G1 was tough. I liked it. I always liked the G1s. The Bullet Club. Oh goodness. I have an issue with the Bullet Club and how they fractured that, because now it's like NWO and NWO Wolfpack now. And then it's going to be like the LWO. I don't know. It's like, how could 3 people beat up a whole faction? Of course, they came out at one at a time, but it was like, I don't know. It just seemed odd to me. Like, the whole thing just, it doesn't make sense. It's like Bullet Club fractured. I just don't know. I don't know. Cena was also better built up over a couple of years as a singles guy. He took L's, but looked good in defeat. Roman wasn't ready for... Yeah, I mean, basically what I was saying. Like, he was a great character who lost. But he was still, like, a main guy. Like, remember when he was going up against the Cabinet? You know what I'm saying? Like, he was a character. The odds were stacked against him. With Roman Reigns, the odds can never be stacked against him. And it's like, you can't really see him lose or get dominated. Have you heard of the reports of Kenny Omega talking about going to... He's not going... Listen. Kenny Omega is the IWGP Heavyweight Champion, right? New Japan is going to do whatever they can to keep him happy and keep him there. If WWE... Okay. WWE got $1 billion from Fox. WWE can purchase any... They can get a contract from any wrestler they want. I say this. If they do have an opportunity to get Kenny Omega, it's going to have to be after he loses the belt, and they're going to have to throw so much money on him, or at him, and then, like he's a stripper, throw money on him. They're going to have to throw so much money at him that they're going to have to put him over. They're going to have to. But Kenny, like Clutch City said, Kenny is never going to WWE. He said at the podcast that he wanted to face Seth and AJ. Yeah, I mean, wanting to face them is one thing, but maybe if they can do something to work together. But this stream went on for almost a half hour. I'm going to do another one tomorrow, so don't worry about that. I got y'all. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, comment if you haven't already. Thumbs up this video and turn the notifications on. I'm going to say that. Turn notifications on so you can know when I'm streaming, so y'all can be a part of this. Thank you guys once again for watching. I appreciate y'all. Catch you in the next video. Later.